Morning everybody. If it's morning to you, who knows? I'm going to have a really amazing day today, I know it. And I know it because I'm in Cowden, which is one of these places that sort of seems to get forgotten about in the Kent landscape because it's on the sort of western cusp, just outside of, I don't know really, you could sort of describe it as sort of between Sevenoaks and Tunbridge Wells-ish. But it's its own thing really. Chiddingston isn't far down the road. In fact, that's probably the closest place roughly to where we are. And if you know Chiddingston, then you'll know that specific to where we're going to see the Ardingly Sandstones, or a smaller outcrop of them today. But my God, is it going to be worth it. Now, for all of you rock climbers out there, you will know this place as Bassett Farm Rocks. I'm so excited, but do you know what I'm more excited about is this. Just take a look at that countryside. I mean this in all seriousness. Welcome to Kent, everybody. Wow. So let's begin this beautiful video. We're not far away from the main outcrop itself, but what you can see is all along this ridge is the Ardingly Sandstone formation that, you know, I'm obsessed with because it's sandstone and it's beautiful and it's amazing and it's just, oh, it's so cool. It's spiritual, it's got so many connotations to me that I absolutely love, but more importantly, it's history, and it's very, very old history. And as we found out in previous videos, there's every possible chance that early man was using this escarpment, the sandstones, as a sort of ridge line, possible rock shelters. They found flints at places. This is one of these weird places because it's quite a small outcrop. There's not really much history to go on, apart from that we know it's obviously part of the Ardennite sandstones and blah blah blah. But here we are. I mean, it's we're here. It's muddy, but it's just amazing. And yet we're still not at the best bit yet. Can you believe that? Right. Look at that. Farmland Central. Right, let's carry on. I've arrived. Take a look at this. You're going to love it. Oh my god. There we go. This is one section, the actual main section. I think it's a section that the rock climbers climb, or they use, is on that side. But I could be wrong. I think they use this as well. Literally, there's hardly any information on this one, and this is my first time here, so you're seeing these amazing reactions like I am, and it just, oh god, look at it. Oh wow. Oh wow. And the camera's picking up, which is fantastic. There's some graffiti. 2017, there you go. I'd be very surprised if actual members of the public actually came here, and it was, I would assume it's just mostly just rock climbers who come here. But what? Just wow. I'm going to have to come here again. I've already decided. I'm coming back again. Oh, man. It may be small, but that's not the point. Look at that. Oh, you are so beautiful, Sandstone. As I've said on many occasions, give me a natural rock outcrop anytime over an abandoned building or a World War II bunker. This is nature. Nature carved out these caves and these hollows, no one else did. These ones specifically, obviously, later on people would have carved them out naturally. And in fact, we're going to take a look at what I'm going to call Hobbit Village over there. We'll take a look at that last though, because we just need to look at this. So this is it. Welcome to Bassett's Farm Rock Outcrop. I can't believe how bloody muddy it is. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, I have to go back because that is, I can't actually believe how muddy it is today. So, yeah, it'll be dark, I apologise as well. But look, I've conveniently put a toilet there. I'm assuming the landowner or the farmer has done that for the rock climbers. So, yeah, that's better. We'll go this way. I can't get over how muddy it is today. Look at that. That, oh wow, it's huge. It's very echoey, which you'd expect, because it is just a sheer rock, a slab of sandstone. It's bloody huge. Reminds me of Balls Hollow Rock in terms of you've got that, but I would say, I'm sure somebody can correct me in the comments below, especially somebody who may have rock climbed Balls Hollow Rock, that looks way taller as a sheer slab. But look at that. You can see the chalk from where the climbers have decided to sort of figure out where their route is. Oh, it's just incredible, isn't it? I want to take a look at this. It just doesn't get any better than this, does it? I mean, seriously, anyone. Look at that rock formation that nature's made. You could lie in that. I wonder if anybody has used it as a little bench or like a little bed to lie in for the night. Although knowing that you've got that huge amount of rock over you is going to be a bit worrying, isn't it? And knowing that the only thing that's probably keeping a slight shelving is this tiny thing that looks like Big Upon Little Rock. Look at that. And this crevice, that. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Look at the different colours. That's pure. That is pure sand. Pure as you can get. Let's have a look round. Wow. There's a tiny hollow up there. See if we can have a look. Sand's been turfed out in there and you can see prints. Now, I wonder if an animal has been using this, the natural burrow. Can you see there's little foot markings? I wonder if wonder what could probably crawl in that to make those. Definitely is though. So cool. Right, let's go to the other side of it, because there's not much, but it's enough. Like I said, I want to make my way over to that tiny bit over there as well. This is amazing. I think it's more amazing because I've never been here, so I don't feel as sort of intimidated by it, or I don't feel like it's a first reaction type of thing. And I'm probably going to jinx this, but there is not a soul in sight. In fact, that car was the only thing that I'd heard ever. It's a beautiful little road down here actually when you go past Chiddingstone. Absolutely amazing. It's, like I said, it's not going to be the biggest sandstone formation of the Ardingly Sandstone Crop you're ever going to see. In fact, I'm chucking out as much information as I can give you. This is notably one of the smaller rock outcrops. In fact, probably is the smallest one. I mean, even I'm trying to think, because you've got Stonewall Park is roughly about the same size as this as well, but that extends just a little bit further in terms of the obviousness of the sandstone. Here you've got the main bulk of it just here. This is it, literally. And then you've got, as you walk down the footpath, or the public footpath, you've got the sandstone on the right. So what you're looking at, where this row of trees is the actual ridge line. But it's just incredible. I think we're going to have to go up. Shall we go up, everybody? Let's take a look from the top. This is where I film in real time. Oh God, I don't know why I made that decision. Better to fall and slip. Always forget how difficult it is actually to record one-handed, especially when you're walking up a sheer cliff. Let's go. There we are, straight up on the top already. Again, the problem is you've got leaves on the ground, so you have to be slightly careful where you step, especially because I'm not familiar with this place. There could be easily some minor erosion that could cause little holes. All it takes is for you just to fall into one of those. Here we are though. Wow. Now the wind's coming. Oh, this is amazing. It's quite a steep slope from the top of the rocks, which is slightly sort of you can tell already that not many people, you can tell a few people have used it, but what's quite daunting is that on the top here it's quite steep. So even once you've climbed, I don't know what the rule is for them, but whether they try and pick their own route, I can't actually tell where we are from up here. But I'm going to walk round, get a bit higher for safety, because you never know. Oh yeah, this is amazing though, isn't it? And then here we are on this. Oh, look at this! I tell you what, for views of the, oh, look at that. Look at that. View is incredible. Wow. Okay. But yeah, so we're up on top. There's a little trail there. I don't know if that's worth just following that for a second, in the hope that I don't slip and fall. Yeah, look at that. Let's go down. Let's go down and try not to hurt ourselves. I think we're on the opposite side of the... Yeah, so I think by the look of it, we're not on the big stuff anymore, but we are still very high up. This is, yeah, 2 steps, so... Going on to a little, because as you can see there... Let's have a look. Wow. I didn't notice that. I'm going to have to go down there. Can you see that? We shall have to persevere, darling. I'm not going to go down that really. I shall walk back round. Get my exercise in for today. Alright. Look at that. Right, okay. I'm thinking I'll get down again. And you can come along with me if you want. You don't have to. We'll take a look, see if there's any other secrets that remain on this beautiful sandstone escarpment. See you in a minute. Right, so we've made it down. The sun's actually coming out a little bit more. So where we were up there, he says, and we're just on this bit. Look at that. Sorry, sound like a broken record. And then that's what we were trying to find, because we thought, oh, that looks a bit rock shelter cave like, and it kind of is. Again, it's this natural erosion. It desperately though wants to be sort of, the weather just desperately wants to sort of make that even more pronounced. You can see it's got this you can see what's really amazing about sandstone is you can see where nature's tried to sort of take it over. You can see this little crack indentation, and what's happened is where the water has come through, and it's probably at some point come through underneath the tree roots. It's come down, and at some point it's probably turned into that, and then over time it's given up its secrets a little bit more, because again you can normally tell because that's still very, very dark, which means it's quite damp. Again, we've had a lot of moisture in the air at the moment anyway, but the fact that it's retained so much water. And then if you come up here, let's try and do this. Oh, do you know what? I swear it gets more difficult the older you get when you're trying to hold a camera and then try and do this. You can see these amazing honeycomb structures. Isn't that brilliant? And this is so cute. You can see, again, this tiny little corner that's desperately trying to hold on. And then at some point, you know, it's going to give way. And I mean, that's the sad thing about it, really. Like with most things, you know, unfortunately over time, in a beautiful way, nature will eventually win. And, you know, I'm sure that when I hopefully have kids at some point, I can take my kids here and I can show them this. And it'll be truly spectacular, won't it? There's people up there. But yeah, you know, I can do that. How amazing. Right, let's keep going. Right, so I'm now on the opposite side, or on the other part of the valley dip, which I refer to as the land of the hobbits. And again, never been here to this one, but my god, it's just the closer I've just got to it, I'm like, there's a lot more stuff in there that's really cool, really cool. So here we are across from the actual rocks themselves with the infamous toilet. Like hell I'm going in that. And I'm going to take you to those bits just there. However, I'm going to start on this point because this was the thing that first sort of intrigued me, this sort of natural erosion on here. I didn't realise how long this video was actually going to be, to be fair, but there you go. Natural little parts of erosion that form little sort of shelters. Nothing too special, but very cool nonetheless. Again, you know, I've already made my choice of saying that I'm going to return. You can tell people have been here. There's bottles and there's bits of rubbish, which is a bit disappointing. But, you know, I'm not going to tell people. And I've done a really stupid thing, or have I? I've left my jacket and everything that belongs in my jacket on those stones over there, which they've moved, I'm assuming, to form some sort of communal area. Oh man, I am so old. Right, okay, let's have a look. Let's do this. There's our history lovers and our sandstone lovers out there united. Ardingly sandstone. Let's take a look through. Yeah, this is what I've noticed on this bit. This little maze of sandstone. It just keeps giving, this place. Right. Well, at this point, if anybody's found my jacket up there, great, they're in for a treat. Because I've left everything in there. But, wow, look at this. Like my own little personal maze. Made by nature. Nature's maze. I just can't believe how beautiful this place is. I really wasn't expecting it. I think what we're going to do is we'll climb up there and then drop down onto the other little ravine. Yeah, look. So you can see at one point, it's pretty much would have been a huge field of sandstone jutting out from the landscape. So here we are, we're on the middle plateau. We're going to head down. Yeah, well, at least when you're up here you get a good view. So there's a few more sandstone escarpments that are there. But the bulk of what we're looking at, the cool stuff, the cool stuff is here. Unless somebody tells me in the comments and they're like, no Dan, you've totally missed out on an amazing bit. I'm like, oh damn it. But then I'll come back again, won't I? How freaking cool. Look at, oh wow. There's a seat. We've got a seat. I'll get my bum a little bit dirty. Oh, got a seat. How cool is that? Just drop my stand. Don't worry about it. Look at that. Nice. Oh, amazing. How many amazings is that today so far? We don't know. So, in the immortal words of Phoenix history, because history matters, that was a lot of fun and I'm going to come back again. Hopefully it'll be even better the next time around. Unfortunately, I can't take you with me on that one. So you just have to remember this one. Or, more importantly, come down for yourself. Just Google it. It's easy. What an incredible place. I won't forget this one in a hurry. Because I need to come back. But yeah, any more words of Phoenix history, because history matters. Thank you as always for watching. And yeah, I will see y'all very soon. Goodbye. Take care for now. Oh, feel free to spread the word of the channel. Feel free to spread the word of the video. Do whatever it takes. Yeah. Kapow.